Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. This is Miss Brianne, and welcome to a bonus video of the Artful Calligraphy series, the series where I teach you the art style of beautiful lettering. Now, I've mentioned in the last video I did, that we are going on a brief hiatus, and I'll probably be most likely be returning in January in order to teach you how to draw the capital letters. However, as we're waiting, I thought I'd give you a bonus video or two, because we did a few art projects in the previous videos, but I'm going to teach you how to use watercolor in order to add a background to your artwork, which is a lot of fun, and it's also very simple. Now, what you need to add your background, you're just going to need your watercolor markers. Here I'm using Tombows. 1 or 2 plastic bags. And then finally, some water. So, you ready to see how this is done? Alright, let's get started. So I'm just going to put this to the side for right now, and I'm going to take out 2 markers. I'm going to take out a pink marker and a light blue marker. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your plastic bag, I'm going to start with my blue marker. You can choose any color you want. What I do is choose colors that complement each other. Like pink, yellow, and blue all complement each other. Yellow and orange complement each other. Blue and pink complement each other. Green and blue complement each other. Try not to mix 2 random colors together, because sometimes when you do, it turns into mud, and we don't want that effect. But here's how it's going to work. I'm going to start with my light blue, and then just color the top half of this plastic bag. And you just keep coloring it in. And it doesn't have to be even, but you just keep coloring it in until you're comfortable with how much color is on your bag. And if you can see it right now, I'm doing this towards a white background, so I can see where the color is going on the bag. But that's that for the top half. Now I'm going to take my pink marker and color the rest of it in. Now, some of the colors may overlap, and that's okay. And if you can see that it turns different colors if they overlap. But you just keep coloring it in until you're satisfied with the amount of color on your bag. Alright, so we're satisfied with our color. So what you're going to do is take your water. You're going to dip your fingers in the water, and you're just going to lightly sprinkle it over your bag, like this. Can you see the water droplets? Don't put too much on. Okay, so that should be good enough. Now I'm just going to move this a little bit. I'm going to put my paper on. Then I'm going to take my bag, and as careful as I can, turn it around and press onto the paper, and then just press down on it. Some of the color may spill over the edge. That's okay. The thing about watercolor is you can never make a mistake with it. Any way it goes, in my opinion, it turns out to be beautiful. So don't fret if it didn't if it doesn't spread the way you want it to or whatnot. Just keep pressing until you feel like you're satisfied, and then gently remove the bag. Look at that. And then what I usually do, if I want to spread a little more, just take like a cotton thing and then just spread it out a little bit, just to spread out that color a little bit more. But there. So, I am going to do the other side. So I'm just going to put this to the side for right now. Get my other plastic bag. It's easier to use two separate plastic bags instead of trying to reuse the one, because it could blend together. But I'm going to do the same thing that I did with the other one, blue on the top. Pink on the bottom. Sprinkle the water. Then bring our paper forward, and as best you can, turn as carefully as you can, turn your plastic bag over and press on the paper. Just press down. Then when you're done, just lift the plastic over. And then you just blend it if you like. And that is your background. Now, the thing is, you have to wait for this to dry in order to do calligraphy work on it. So we're just going to put this to the side for right now, because I decided to do one in advance and it's already dry. So I'm just going to write a phrase on it. I am going to use a dark purple, and I'm going to write the phrase, "You are magic." So I'm going to start with a Y. R. And this marker is running out of juice. Give it a little flourish. And then we're going to write magic right underneath. You are magic. And you can design this however you want. I did something like this earlier, and here was the final result. So I just put lines underneath each letter, decorated with shapes. But that's what I did for my sign. But this is your project. You can do whatever you want with it. But that, boys and girls, is how you do a simple watercolor background to enhance your artful calligraphy. In our next bonus video, I'm going to teach you how to write letters using watercolor paint and a special brush. So, take good care of yourselves, have a great day, and I'll see you soon.